Every year, as winter fades and spring begins to bloom, millions of people across India and around the world celebrate the vibrant festival of Holi, the festival of colors. On this joyous occasion, people gather in open spaces, laughing and dancing as they throw bright powders of pink, yellow, green, and blue into the air. Streets fill with music, sweets are shared, and old differences are forgotten in a spirit of unity and happiness. But before the colors paint the sky, something powerful happens the night before. Large bonfires are lit in neighborhoods and communities. Families gather around the flames, offering prayers and performing rituals. This sacred ritual is known as Holika Dahan, the burning of Holika. The fire symbolizes the destruction of evil and the victory of good. But have you ever wondered what exactly is Holika Dahan? Who was Holika? And how did this tradition begin? To understand this, we must travel back thousands of years to the time of kings, boons, and unshakable faith. Long ago, in ancient India, there ruled a powerful and feared demon king named Hiranyakashipu. Through intense penance and meditation, he had pleased Brahma, the creator of the universe. As a reward, Hiranyakashipu was granted a powerful boon. He could not be killed by man or beast. He could not die during the day or the night. He could not be slain indoors or outdoors. He could not be killed by any weapon. And he could not die on land, in water, or in the air. Believing himself invincible, Hiranyakashipu grew arrogant. His pride turned into tyranny. He declared that he alone should be worshipped as God. Across his kingdom, people trembled in fear, forced to bow before him. But destiny had a different plan. Hiranyakashipu had a young son named Prahlad. Unlike his father, Prahlad was gentle, kind, and deeply devoted to the god Vishnu, the protector of the universe. From a very young age, Prahlad chanted Vishnu's name. He believed that true power did not lie in fear or strength, but in faith and righteousness. When Hiranyakashipu discovered his son's devotion to Vishnu, he was furious. "How dare you worship my enemy?" he roared. Prahlad calmly replied, "Father, Lord Vishnu is the supreme power. He is everywhere." These words enraged the king. He tried to persuade his son to abandon Vishnu. When persuasion failed, he turned to punishment. Prahlad was subjected to cruel trials. He was thrown from cliffs. He was trampled by elephants. He was given poison. Yet every time, he emerged unharmed, protected by his unwavering faith in Vishnu. Hiranyakashipu could not understand it. How could a mere child survive such ordeals? Finally, the king turned to his sister, Holika. Holika possessed a magical shawl that made her immune to fire. Confident in her power, she agreed to help her brother eliminate Prahlad once and for all. A great bonfire was prepared. The flames rose high into the sky. Holika sat in the fire with Prahlad on her lap, wrapping herself in the protective shawl. The plan was simple. Prahlad would burn and Holika would walk away untouched. As the fire roared and crackled, Prahlad closed his eyes and prayed to Vishnu. But something unexpected happened. A strong gust of wind swept through the flames. The magical shawl slipped from Holika's shoulders and flew onto Prahlad, covering him instead. Holika, who had misused her power for evil, began to burn. Her screams echoed as the fire consumed her. Meanwhile, Prahlad sat unharmed, protected by the very shawl meant to destroy him. In that blazing fire, arrogance was reduced to ashes, and faith emerged victorious. This is why, on the night of Holika Dahan, bonfires are lit to symbolize the burning away of evil intentions, pride, and negativity. But the story does not end there. When Hiranyakashipu learned that Prahlad was still alive, his fury reached its peak. He confronted his son and demanded, "If your Vishnu is everywhere, is he in this pillar?" Prahlad answered with calm certainty, "Yes, father, he is everywhere." In blind rage, Hiranyakashipu struck the pillar. From it emerged a terrifying form, Narasimha, the half-man, half-lion incarnation of Vishnu. At twilight, neither day nor night, Narasimha dragged Hiranyakashipu to the threshold of the palace, neither indoors nor outdoors. He placed the demon king on his lap, neither land, water nor air, and with his sharp claws, no weapon at all, he tore him apart. Thus, every condition of the boon was fulfilled, and yet justice was served. Prahlad's faith had triumphed. The legend of Holika teaches that pride and arrogance lead to destruction, that evil may appear strong, but it cannot withstand truth and devotion. Faith, courage, and righteousness always prevail in the end. The bonfire of Holika Dahan reminds all those who celebrate to burn away negativity, ego, and hatred from their hearts. And the colorful celebrations of Holi, the next day, usher in joy, forgiveness, and new beginnings. And so, every year, as flames light up the night sky and colors brighten the morning sky, the story of Holika and Prahlad lives on, reminding us that no matter how dark the world may seem, the light of faith will always shine brighter.